welcome to DEYOGA's at-home yoga. Today's going to be a heart chakra flow, so if you don't mind, we're going to get started here down on the floor, just in a nice comfortable seated position. And then while you're getting here, I'm going to talk a little bit about the heart chakra. So our heart chakra resides in the middle of our chest. You guessed it, right where our heart is. So our heart chakra has to do with love, compassion, our empathy for others, and the way we feel connected and loved in our day-to-day life or in our world. So our heart chakra has two colors that go along with it. It's the only chakra that has two colors, both green and pink. The element is air, so we're going to get started by taking a few deep breaths together today. So in a nice comfortable seated position, go ahead and roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Sitting with good posture, go ahead and tuck your chin down just a little bit. Perfect. We're going to start taking a few deep breaths together. On your inhale, inhale in through your nose, fill up your chest and belly, exhale through your mouth. Relax all the way into your seat on your exhale. Inhale a few more times in through your nose, fill up your chest and belly, feel yourself rise in your seat, exhale through your mouth. Beautiful, soften into this pose. We're gonna go ahead and take one more. Deep inhale in through your nose, fill up your chest, feel your belly rise, exhale through your mouth. Perfect, keep your eyes closed here. We're gonna just take just a few breaths to get us centered here in today's practice. Go ahead and just focus on your own breathing. Notice the way the air fills your lungs on your inhale, breathing in through your nose, and the way your body contracts on your exhale. Just resting, a few more breaths here. Our heart chakra is also another special chakra because it extends out through our arms. So we're going to be doing a lot of chest opening today and a few with our shoulders. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and slowly open your eyes. We're going to do some neck rolls just to get us warmed up a little bit. So at the tip of your nose, envision you're drawing a big circle. Exhale as you kind of tuck your chin into your chest. And we're doing more of an inhale as we start to look up and round over our spine. There we go. Keep going. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, more of a gaze up. Last one here. Perfect. And once you get to a good spot, we're going to switch directions. So go ahead and exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, rotating your head in an opposite way, drawing a circle in the opposite direction. Perfect. One more here. Beautiful. Go ahead and just come back to a nice seat. I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can kind of see how this next pose is going to work. So what we're going to do, we're going to be focusing on our heart chakra. So you're going to hear me saying pull your chest forward, open your heart space, and a lot about moving your shoulders as well. So another part of our warm up, go ahead and interlace your fingers behind your back. And what you're going to do is you're going to inhale, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Push your chest forward, and your arms are going to come up off the mat. So I'm arching my back, pulling my heart space forward. Go ahead and lighten your gaze back up towards the ceiling a little bit. If you'd like to rest your hands down on the mat, that's all right. I'm going to keep mine off the mat and really focus on pulling my heart space through my shoulders. Trying to open up my chest here. Exhale, gaze back a little bit more. Perfect. Holding for just a few more breaths. Last one. Perfect. On your next exhale, go ahead and release your fingers. Awesome. Doing a nice little stretch. We're going to go with an over the arm stretch. So go ahead and bring your left shoulder or left hand kind of right between your shoulders. We're going to grab that elbow. Exhale, kind of pull it down a little bit. Beautiful. Just getting a light stretch here. Go ahead and exhale. We're going to switch sides. Bring your arms back down your sides. Inhale as you switch. Bringing your hand in the back of your chest, or back of your back. Last few breaths here. Perfect. Go ahead and release your hands, and we're going to make our way into a tabletop position. So we want our shoulders over our wrists, hips over our knees. We want our toes untucked, everything about hips and shoulder width apart. We're going to do some cat-cow. So on your inhale, go ahead and drop your belly, rotate your spine. Gaze comes up. Exhale, push through your palms and knees. Arch your back like a cat. Tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, drop your belly, rotate your tailbone, start to gaze up. Exhale, push through your palms. We're gonna do that just a few more times here. Beautiful, move with your breath. Inhale as you drop your belly and gaze up. Exhale as you arch your back. Beautiful, tuck your chin into your chest. Last one here. Inhale. Gaze is up. Exhale, arch your back. Perfect. Go ahead and come back to a nice neutral spine. We're gonna lower ourselves back onto our stomachs. And we're gonna come into cobra. So we're gonna bring our legs are zippered together, toes are untucked. I kind of like to keep my toes together. And then I'm gonna place my palms right underneath my shoulder bones. So with cobra, we only want the bottom of our ribcage resting on the mat. We're not lifting our hips at all. So go ahead and inhale, lift and peel your upper body away. My shoulders are going down my back, my chest is open, and my core and back is engaged. I can still lift my hands because I'm using my body here and I'm using my muscles. Exhale, bring your right ear down to mat. Beautiful. We're gonna stretch out through our heart chakra, so go ahead and straighten your right arm out to the side into a T. I'm gonna switch sides here so you guys can see a back version. So you guys with your right arm out flat on the floor, palm facing down, you're gonna step behind with your left leg over your right. So you're gonna roll out onto that arm, feeling a nice stretch in the front of your shoulder. Your other arm is coming into your chest to kind of open your body up a little bit. Feeling a nice stretch, opening up the front of our shoulder and chest. Last few breaths here. Go ahead and take a nice inhale in through your nose. Feel your chest and belly rise. Exhale, slowly lower yourself back down to your stomach. Beautiful. We're gonna switch sides here. So go ahead and straighten out your left arm. Bring your right arm closer into your chest. We're gonna step behind with our right leg over our left, rolling out to that shoulder. My left palm is flat down on the mat or on the ground. I'm stretching out the front of my shoulder, opening my chest. Beautiful. My right arm is supporting my body, so I'm not kind of falling over, not pushing myself too heavy here. Go ahead and take a nice inhale in through your nose, fill up your chest and belly. Exhale through your mouth, slowly let yourself roll back onto your stomach. Take your time here, be caring to your shoulder. Perfect. We're gonna bring both arms underneath our shoulders again. We're gonna go into cobra. Inhale, lift and peel your chest up and away from the mat. Really gaze up, engage your back, engage your core. Pull your heart space forward. Beautiful. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On 1, place your fingers in the corner of your mat. Tuck your elbows in. We're coming into Sphinx pose. So our weight is in our hands and forearms. And then here, you can see how I'm kind of relaxed. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll our shoulders up, back, and down. I'm gonna focus on pulling my heart space forward, really opening my chest, let your head hang back. Feeling light compression in our lower spine. Go ahead and take a nice inhale in through your nose, fill up your chest and belly. Exhale through your mouth, still in Sphinx pose. Beautiful. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower yourself back down to the mat. We're gonna push ourselves through tabletop. Go ahead and tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Go ahead and pedal out your legs here. This first down dog of the day, maybe. The legs are a little bit tight. We want our tailbone up towards the ceiling, tucking our navel back in towards our spine. Go ahead and take a nice inhale in through your nose. Exhale, try and get those heels touch the mat. We want our ears in line with our arms, flat back. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale in through your nose. Fill up your chest and belly. Exhale through your mouth. Try and get those heels touch the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, we're gonna walk our feet up to meet our hands up top of the mat. Light bend in your knees here is okay. Exhale, straighten your legs, forward fold. Let your upper body hang over here. Inhale, we're gonna roll up spine by spine as we make our way back up towards standing. Beautiful. Exhale, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Awesome. We're gonna do a little bit of standing. Get with your feet up at the top of your mat, hips width apart. Go ahead and roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, so take a step back with your right foot, coming into high lunge. We want our front knee over our front ankle, back heel lifted, hips and chest square to the front wall. Go ahead and inhale, straighten that front leg, come into warrior two. We might have to step our back foot up a little bit. Both feet flat down on the mat, legs straighten. Inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, lift back a little bit before you fold forward, coming into pyramid pose. If this is causing a lot of tension for you, go ahead and bend a light bend in your knee. Perfect. We're only going to hold this for a few breaths here, just stretching out the backs of our legs. Last breath here. Take a nice inhale in through your nose. Exhale, fold into a little bit more. Before you inhale, bend that front knee, let your arms come up, back into a high lunge. We're going to go and do that again, so go ahead and straighten your legs, both heels flat down on the mat. And we're going to interlace our fingers behind our back. And this time we're going to fold forward and let our arms fall overhead. So this time we have a good bend in our knees here, not so much focused on our legs as we are our arms and chest. Exhale, fold forward, good bend in your knee. You can let your chest rest on your knee here, let your arms come overhead. Our leg can be straightened a little bit more, whatever feels best for you. Feeling a nice stretch throughout our shoulders. Perfect, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, drop your hands, let your arms swoop up, back to that warrior one. And then on your next exhale, using your arms for momentum, we're going to step our way back up to top of our mat. Beautiful. Go ahead and drop your arms from your sides. We're going to do that on our left side. So with our feet on the top of our mat, feet hips width apart. Go ahead and roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, take a big step back with your left foot, coming into high lunge. Perfect. Knee over front ankle, hips and shoulders are square to the front wall. Exhale, we're going to straighten that front leg. Maybe we take a step up with our back foot, coming in to warrior one. Go ahead and inhale, lift your chest, drop your shoulders back down your back. Exhale, bend back a little bit before you fold over into that pyramid pose. Both toes pointing towards the front wall. Hips are square towards the front wall. Feeling a nice stretch in the backs of our legs here. Holding for just a few more breaths. Take a nice inhale with me. Inhale in through our nose. Fill up our chest and belly. Exhale, fold deeper into this pose. Perfect, we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bend that front knee, come back into that high lunge. Same thing on the other side, I'm going to straighten that knee again. Come back into warrior one. Exhale, drop your arms behind your back. Go ahead and interlace your fingers. Our knee can have a good bend here or straight, whatever feels best for you. I'm going to go ahead and bend my knee. Exhale, fold forward. I'm going to let my chest rest on my knee here. You can have it straight or whatever feels best for you. Feeling a nice stretch throughout my shoulders and chest here. Go ahead and drop your head, let your neck hang. Perfect. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop your arms, let them come back up, bringing you back into a high lunge. Exhale, windmill your arms back up to standing. Beautiful. Exhale, we're going to cactus our arms down. Open your shoulders, open your chest towards the wall. Beautiful. Go ahead and drop your arms. Coming back down to standing. And we're going to make our way onto our knees. Perfect. Coming onto our knees here, we're going to get ready to do some camel. So camel's going to be a back bend, but we're going to be grabbing our backs first, so right above your tailbone, just to give you some support. Inhale, lift through your chest. Exhale, lean back a little bit, push your hips forward. Our arms are supporting us on our back. Let your head hang. Perfect, taking a few breaths here. Opening your hips and chest. Perfect, inhale, lift yourself back up. Beautiful. We're gonna go in for that again, but this time we're gonna grab the insides of our ankles. And here, we're gonna do kind of like a wild thing, camel pose. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. So I'm grabbing the inside of my right ankle with my right hand, and my left arm is open. And what I'm gonna do is just like in camel pose, how we lifted our hips forward, I'm gonna inhale, swing my hips out, around, and forward, and my left arm's gonna come over and across my body, open me up towards the ceiling. Nice stretch all the way through my fingertip, over my chest and my back and front of my body. And when you exhale, you're going to sit your hips back into your heels. Let your left arm come back overhead. Perfect. One more time. Inhale, lift your hips up, bring your left arm over your body, open yourself up towards the ceiling. Exhale, sink back into your hips. Beautiful. Last time here. Inhale, sweep that left arm up and around your body. Open yourself up towards the ceiling. Take a nice inhale here, in through your nose, fill up your chest and belly. Exhale, sit your hips back in your heels. Left arm comes out and across. Perfect. We're going to do that with our right arm coming over our body. So with our left hand, grab the inside of your left ankle. And on your inhale, just like we did on our other side, you're going to lift your hips up. Right arm comes up and around your body, opening your chest towards the ceiling. Perfect. Feeling a stretch through our fingertips across my chest and whole body. Exhale, sink your hips back into your heels. Right arm comes back over and across. Inhale, we're going to do it a few more times. Let your hips come up. Right arm reaches over your body. Open yourself up towards the ceiling. Perfect. Exhale, sink back into your hips. Right arm comes over across your body. Last time here, move with your breath. Inhale, let yourself come up. Open yourself towards the ceiling. Take a nice inhale here, in through your nose. Fill up your chest and belly. Exhale, sink back into your heels. Perfect. Now from here, we're going to make our way in child's pose. So just send your knees as wide as the mat. Bring our toes together. We're going to sit back in our hips and let our arms come overhead. I'm going to scoot back here a little bit. Let your arms come overhead. Rotate your tailbone down towards your toes. Allow your forehead and upper body to rest between your legs. Feeling this in our hips and back and neck. Maybe roll your forehead out on the mat if that feels best for you. And on your next inhale, we're going to thread the needle with our arms. So I'm going to take my right arm and I'm going to bring it under my left. Make sure my palm's up towards the ceiling. I'm going to stretch the outside of my right shoulder. Your right ear can come down to the mat. An out of balance heart chakra could leave you with feelings like having a hard time loving yourself, feeling empathy for others, or you just don't feel connected with the people around you. Last breath here. Inhale, go ahead and switch. We're going to bring our left arm under our right. Make sure our left palm is up towards the ceiling. Feeling a nice stretch in our outer arm. Left ear to mat. An imbalanced heart chakra can leave you feeling connected, overjoyed. You know not only how to love yourself, but also love the people around you. You feel connected and can feel empathy for others. Inhale, bring both arms overhead for child's pose. Rest your forehead here down on the mat. Drop your chest. Some crystals for our heart chakra could be rose quartz or aventurine. And some smells are like lavender and rose. I would just like to thank you for joining me in this heart chakra flow. I hope you guys are feeling open and loving. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Feel free to stay here in child's pose a little bit longer or onto your back in savasana. I would just like to say thank you and namaste.